you are cordially invited to the hottest party in professional sports. I'm Tisha Allen, former golf professional, and the host of Welcome to the Party, your newest obsession about the wonderful world that is women's golf. Featuring interviews with top players on tour, tips to help improve your swing, and the craziest stories to come out of your friendly neighborhood country club. Welcome to the Party with Tisha Allen is an iHeart Women's Sports production in partnership with Deep Blue Sports and Entertainment. Listen to Welcome to the Party, that's Partee, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome to Decisions, the podcast where boundaries are pushed and conversations get candid. Join your favorite hosts, me, Weezy WTF,
and me, Mandy B,
as we dive deep into the world of non-traditional relationships and explore the often taboo topics surrounding dating, sex, and love.
Every Monday and Wednesday, we both invite you to unlearn the outdated narratives dictated by traditional patriarchal norms. Tune in and join in the conversation.
Listen to Decisions on the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
With a $5 meal deal with new McValue. You pick a McDouble or a McChicken, then get a small fry, a small drink, and a 4-piece McNuggets. That's a lot of McDonald's for not a lot of money.
Prices and participation may vary. McDouble meal $6 in some markets for a limited time only.
With the Stock Up sale at Safeway and Albertsons, stock up and earn 4 times points at your local store when you purchase participating products. Save on family snack favorites like Frito-Lay chips, Tim's Cascade chips, Dannon yogurt, and Oreos. Clip the offer in the app for event savings and look for participating items throughout the store. Shop in-store or online. Plus, you can even have your groceries delivered or use Drive Up and Go to have your groceries brought to your car at the store. Restrictions and exclusions apply. Visit Albertsons or Safeway.com for more details.
So this is embarrassing. Had to show my husband that we had a podcast yesterday and how to download it. So, Michael, honey, if you're listening, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, it's about time.
Oh, and don't forget to follow the podcast, too. All right, the show starts now.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and a list just came out of the totally common things that some people just find absolutely disgusting.
Oh, okay.
Like the texture of a wooden spoon on your tongue.
Oh,
that's not too bad.
Oh, it makes me shudder.
Does it?
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything negative.
Wood's okay with me. Don't get to styrofoam and cardboard, though. On this list.
Or empty glasses of milk with a little white rim left behind.
Oh, that grosses people out?
I
kind of want to turn it into cheese.
Ew.
Ew, that grosses me out, whatever he said.
Talking about. Also, the sound of someone saying, "We're late."
Oh,
God! So gross. Why did I even say it? Because now we got to do WCII. Which clip is it? 2 viral sound bites from the internet and only enough time to play one of them. So let's get right to your choices. Your first option is a 17-second clip of a little tree frog who hates getting picked up by humans.
Yeah.
And if you touch him, he will scream the tiniest little frog scream.
Leave me alone.
Or you want option 2, a 30-second clip of a professional ice cream taster demonstrating and explaining the proper way to flavor test a tub of ice cream, and it is way weirder than you would ever imagine.
I've actually heard one of the clips. This guy is amazing.
What's it gonna be? Frog legs kicking or cold spoon licking? Alexis.
For the good of the people, I gotta go cold spoon licking.
Oh,
very weird.
God, I love holding little tree frogs, but cold spoon licking because I love ice cream more.
I know.
All right, you've heard it. Let's hear the sound of a professional ice cream taster demonstrating and explaining the proper way to flavor test ice cream.
So in tasting, what we do is take a small amount right off the top. Cover all 9,000 taste bud. Aerate it. Warm it up. Driving up that top note. That cream. Pure vanilla. Sweeteners. That's a 10.
That guy rules.
And you don't want to hear it, but the video's longer. And
I just picture Jose on his next date
Yeah,
getting ice cream
exactly.
and doing exactly that.
That is immediate ick. Hearing that noise.
You taste that?
You
Want to get a
know
little
his
butter?
wife taught him how to do that, so I'm proud of
At
it.
least there's one person happy with it.
That was Which Clip Is It?
I can still taste it, Jeff.
Yeah, sure you can. Let's move on. We got to get into your shock collar question of the day with someone who always passes the taste test. That's our own Jake. Jake, give us some shock collar.
I hate it.
On this day,
God.
back in 1882, P.T. Barnum purchased the famous circus elephant known as Jumbo.
Oh, yeah. Sad now.
Oh, yeah, that as well. But back in those days, before TikTok and television and hot teenage boy bands, the biggest thing that could happen in your life was the traveling circus came to town. Yeah, and it's not like today's politically correct, ultra-sensitive, let's not hurt anybody's feelings kind of circus. It was all about finding the biggest freaks, drunks, pinheads, animals doing human things, humans doing animal stuff. The weirder it was, the better.
Oh, man.
And you won't believe how far Barnum and Bailey went in the name of finding entertainment. And that's why today we're doing a special Freak Stop under the Big Top edition of Plenty of 20.
Okay.
You say a number 1 through 20, I'll tell you about a bizarre live performance or showcase from decades in the past. You have to tell me, was this a real circus act, or did we just make it up?
Oh, this is going to be
We might get
wild.
canceled just talking about it. I'm excited.
We'll start with the woman whose mother used to date the bearded wolf boy back in high school. That's Alexis. How about a number?
2.
Alexis, in 1891, the Sells Brothers Circus had the one and only ever elephant juggler.
What?
Old Stompy tossed watermelon-sized balls in the air while balancing a troupe of acrobats on its back.
Whoa.
Is this real, or did I make it up?
Little Stompy.
Aww.
It honestly doesn't sound dangerous enough. No, like you need to have him like juggling lit torches of fire or like loaded guns.
Or juggling other animals.
Yeah, I think it doesn't sound real to me.
Oh, you don't think it's impressive
No,
enough?
not impressive enough for back in the
I believe
day.
in little Stompy, so I'm going to say it's real.
Alexis said old Stompy, the juggling elephant, was real. He was made up. Old
thought it was
Stompy
real.
never happened.
I love
darn, I
Stompy's
wanted it.
name.
Brooke, it's your turn.
Number 4.
Brooke, your circus act is the world's fastest eater of pickled pig's feet.
Oh,
It featured a man named Mosey who could eat an entire jar of pickled pig's feet in under a minute while balancing on one foot. Is this real, or did I make it up?
I think there was a lot of eating things.
People still travel to like watch people eat stuff, like Nathan's hot dog contest.
Like a
Even
competitive
online.
eating
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, my
So-
future friend Joey Chestnut.
Yes, let's go. It's real.
Brooke said Mosey, the world's fastest eater of pickled pig's feet, was real. He was very real.
Mosey.
Shout out Mosey. Jose, it's your turn.
Okay, let's go 5.
Jose, your circus act is Madame's Glorious Beard of Fortune. In 1903, at the Hagenbach Wallace Circus, they had a fortune teller who predicted the future by reading the length and texture of her own facial hair while staring directly into your eyes. Is this real, or did I make it up?
I mean, the bearded lady was a thing, right? Fortune telling, also a thing.
So why not combine
Did
them?
they combine them?
Sure.
Or did Jake combine them to trick me?
Toss a little kissing booth action in there too when you're done with your fortune.
I want it to be real, and I want to marry her, but I think Jake's trying to trick me. This is fake.
Jose said Madame's Glorious Beard of Fortune is made up. She was not real.
Too good to be
Good
true was
job.
the thing.
Very
Yeah.
astute, Jose. Jeffrey, need a number.
Give me number 9.
Jeffrey, your circus act is a snake charmer named Richard Martin.
Okay.
He famously performed with a giant python that stretched more than 100 feet, wowing audiences with its size and terrifying presence. One time, the python got loose at night and attempted to swallow a carny who was asleep nearby. Is Richard Martin the snake charmer real, or did I make him up?
Well, you're asking a professional snake charmer here, so
I won't ask any questions.
thing is,
Looking for your hobbies.
in the world of snake charming, I don't think pythons are susceptible to it. It's more of like a king cobra sort of thing.
They're immune.
Yes, pythons. They've built up a tolerance over the years.
Got it.
And so
Like,
I'm going to
they're
say,
like the cat of the snake world.
just for the fact that you said python, this is fake.
Jeffrey said snake charmer Richard Martin is made up. He was real.
Yes.
Really?
Pythons everywhere are insulted, Jeff. Okay? We are trainable.
Brooke, your circus act was the human tornado.
Ooh.
In 1871, people could go to P.T. Barnum's Traveling Museum and see a man spin at such high speeds that he created a small cyclone in a nearby field, only to be saved by his trusty straw hat. Is this real, or did I make this up?
And before each time, he'd be like, Mom, watch this.
Yeah. Give me, it's real.
Brooke said the
Hurricane Man.
human tornado is real. Made up. That means Jose, and the future husband of Madam's glorious beard of fortune, has won today. Plenty of 20.
Good work, Jose. You get to choose who gets shocked while singing I'm Like a Bird by Nelly Furtado. Who's it going to be?
I'm going to go Alexis.
I'm like a bird. I only fly away.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was a mistake.
It's our little songbird.
That is your shock collar question of the day. Got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
The Super Bowl is less than 2 months away.
Hey.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
A lot closer.
Technically, right?
I think it's in like a couple weekends.
Am I wrong? Is it less than 2 months?
No, he's right.
It is.
You're right,
Okay,
Jeff.
yeah, it's also less than 2 weeks away. That's fine. And at this
right.
point, can we all agree that entire night is basically a national holiday?
Wait, the Super Bowl day?
Yeah.
And afterwards. I mean, most Americans want the government at this point to make it official.
Yeah, give us the day off.
Don't they want Monday?
55% think the Monday after the Super Bowl should be declared a national holiday.
I'm like, that would really suck if they declared Sunday a national holiday when we aren't working anyway.
Yeah. They're like, fine, we'll do it.
Because let's be honest, most of us are already exhausted and hungover on a regular Monday. But the Monday post Super Bowl,
Oh, man.
it's not a pretty sight.
I got
I
an
don't even
idea.
drink and I'm hungover.
Yeah.
What if we did every Monday just Monday is a national
That
holiday?
would be amazing.
You're onto
Is that
something,
better?
Brooke. A recent study found that workers are, on average, 7 times less productive the day after the big game.
That seems low to me.
Well,
Yeah.
which for us borders on legally dead.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine we could be any less productive than normal. But in order for us to get a shiny new national holiday, it'd have to be granted and signed off by the U.S. government.
Hey, they sign off on a lot of stuff and they eliminate a lot of stuff. You never know what's going to happen.
They're not busy doing anything right now. What are they working on?
No, they always-
Healthcare?
No, they're not. They just
We
like
want
to-
healthcare.
They like the stuff that makes them popular. This would make them popular.
Besides, if we
Oh,
cared
that's
about our health, we
true.
wouldn't be inhaling potato skins and tubs of queso dip all during the halftime show. So read the room, Congress.
Yes.
Make Super Bowl Monday a national holiday.
I appreciate that this is the only political content you'll ever get on this show.
Yeah, we can all come together for this, America.
Also, let's rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of Laser Stories, like the founding fathers wanted. We're going to do it coming up.
I vote Laser Ocean.
It's happening right after this.
Screw the Pacific.
It's the radio segment that's looking to compete with Disneyland with a new theme park called Q World, where every attraction is the line itself.
Oh, I thought it was like the letter Q. We're just standing in line.
Yeah.
What a Q&A world.
Mom, can we ride it again? That one was 3 hours. Yay!
Fun.
It's Q World, the liniest place on earth.
Ooh, better not have to go to the bathroom.
Brought to you by Laser Stories, a segment where we read weird news stories from around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other fast-pass fascists just don't. This first laser story is out of Connecticut. A 28-year-old man named Logan Mozafari was pulled over in the early morning after cops spotted him speeding down the highway at more than 130 miles an hour.
Whoa!
That's
Yikes.
fast.
Yeah, that's a quick way to get noticed by the police.
When they talked to him, it was clear that he'd been drinking.
Oh, goodness.
He slurred his speech, his eyes were glassy,
Come on, man.
and he reeked of alcohol.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
So-
Call it an Uber or Lyft. Yeah.
And before he took the field sobriety test, one of the cops asked Logan why he was speeding, and he immediately burst into tears.
Oh, no.
Because apparently he said he was rushing home to see his cat, Toby.
Oh, Toby.
Cat dad.
No, that would be me.
Was the cat sick or injured? No.
No.
He just missed him.
Yeah. It was a cat, so he probably didn't even notice the owner was gone.
Yeah.
I know, but the owner's freaking out.
The owner's in jail for a couple days, and the cat's like, yo, that's fine.
According to the report, Logan had been at the bar for quite a while where someone told a story about their cat. And for some reason, that stirred something inside of him. So he leapt into his car to get home.
Yep.
The rest is history.
I've legit been out with people that are like, I'm sorry, guys, I'm going to go home. It's been 3 hours, and I just want to see my dog. Like,
Those people also have children, too. But they mention their dog.
Yes.
This next laser story is out of the Hollywood Hangout. The 5th and final season of Stranger Things hits Netflix sometime this year.
Oh my gosh.
Finally.
Is this like 15 years in the making?
Yeah.
But the creators of the show aren't leaving the world of the supernatural once it's over.
Really?
They're working on another show called The Burrows, which sounds a lot like Stranger Things, but with old people.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
People can be scary in
They're
like
just showing
creepy
me.
settings.
Well, there was a big remember there was like Cocoon, and that was about old people and aliens.
The thing is, creators aren't really denying it. It's about, quote, a group of misfits who fight an otherworldly evil, but it's set in a retirement community.
Yes.
I agree.
And what I'm about to tell you is real. The kids on bikes, you know, where the Stranger Things thing, this one, old people are going to be getting away from demons on their golf carts.
Double rainbow. Oh my God.
I was hoping mobility scooters.
Yeah, you better soup those up if you're going to go fast enough.
They've already chosen some of the cast, and there are some big names in the lineup. Alfre Woodard, Gina Davis, and Bill Pullman.
Oh my gosh.
So should be a banger.
Yeah, I'm sure none of the fights will happen after 5 p.m. though.
One of the first Stranger Things, one of them just dies of natural causes.
Scary.
But they still call it supernatural.
This next laser story is out of the update on the polls.
Update on the poll. Love this.
A recent poll was done that asked 2,000 single people to name the sexiest jobs in 2025. And they broke it down by industry.
Oh, I'm sure a radio host is going to be way at the top.
Always. Let's hear the top ones. Number 5, tech people.
Kabara Goya. I know it. I know it. I totally know it.
Things like data analysts and IT are climbing up the charts because the world craves more tech nerds, knowing that they could become the next billionaires.
Yeah, and they're smart. Like, people like smart.
Dude, they have terrible fashion sense. I'm sorry. If I see one more fleece vest,
I actually have a friend, shout out to you, Tina, who literally is a stylist for tech nerds.
Oh,
she's
my
a whole
God.
living, and she makes them look
she's
great.
like, look it, I'm going to put you in something besides a black t-shirt.
No, and she does.
Here's a red one.
Number 4 on the list, lawyers.
Okay.
I could see that.
Yeah, I think we all can agree it's sexy when you can ask the judge if you'll badger the witness. Ooh, baby. Number 3 sexiest job, according to a new poll, is first responders.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they help people.
Oh, and they have those hot, like, sometimes zip-up onesies, you know, that they jump into. Like
That is
EMT.
not where my head went. I went to less clothes on them than more.
Firefighters, cops, paramedics, all ripping their shirts off to help stop the blood loss.
Yeah.
Ooh, we are all about that on this show. Number 2, teachers.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Sexy, huh?
Okay. Well, I mean, there's always been, like, that teacher fantasy situation for people, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, it's a disclaimer. Teachers, but only the ones with giant glasses and great hair.
Yeah.
It's
and
a very
mini
exclusive
skirts.
club. Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm just wearing stockings to come teach you.
Welcome to 4th grade, kids.
Yeah.
Like, what?
they have the 2-foot-long yardsticks. They're slapping the chalkboard. Pay attention.
Oh, my God. And then they take their
Bad
hair out of
boys.
a ponytail.
Stop, guys. It's getting hot in here.
Actually, it's a bun with a pencil.
Oh, the
You know?
pencil with the glasses. That's
Did we all go to the same school?
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
I couldn't afford to go to your school.
Yeah,
And
me
the
neither.
number 1 sexiest job of them all, doctors.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, how could you not be attracted to someone who just looked you directly in the eyes and told you they were going to amputate?
No.
Wait. I had a hot doctor once. It was a good experience. It was. I was like, oh, you want me to cough?
Your next laser story is out of Florida.
All right.
A woman on Sanibel Island was frantic when she called 911 for help. We don't know her identity, but it's pretty safe to assume her name may have been April O'Neil because she was calling about a turtle that had been stuck in the sewer.
That's awesome.
And she wasn't drunk or on anything. She was genuinely worried about the little guy.
Oh, okay.
She'd even phoned 3 different animal rescue organizations after spotting the turtle underneath a grate in the road.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is scary.
But no one was coming to help, so she turned to fire and rescue.
All right.
About them.
Firefighters reported to the scene within the hour because they're so sexy.
Yep.
And 2 of the men lowered the 3rd guy head first down into the small shaft.
Dude, they're dedicated.
He managed to reach the little green dude and pull him out to safety. The turtle was not armed with nunchucks or samurai swords.
Disappointing.
He did not have pizza stains on his shell either.
Aw, Jeff.
But he did get a new name. Apparently, the neighborhood kids who were watching wanted to call him Mr. Pickles because he'd gotten himself into such a pickle.
Oh, I love it.
How would you not go with Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, or Raphael?
On point, Brooke. Boring.
Okay.
I think the name is obviously proof you should never let children name anything.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, that was cute. Good job, kiddos.
But Mr. Pickles was treated and will be returned back to the wild shortly so that he can meet up again with this guy. Oh, just think of all the adventure stories and the shoes that they could share together.
Those are some heroes in a half shell.
Oh, yeah. That sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again same time on Wednesday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
There's been a lot of change happening in our world in just the last decade.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I can only imagine what the future holds for guys pursuing hot baddies. Now, instead of sliding into your DMs, imagine them sliding into her BMs.
Her BMs.
What the heck?
What?
Her brain messages.
Oh, thank goodness.
That stands for something else as well.
Brain message box, because we don't need computer inboxes anymore since it's all going to be embedded upstairs.
Now I see. Oh, thankfully.
So just picture you're walking around and then suddenly your mind goes, oh, it's Raul from the East Side. And he wants to catch drinks with me? Oh, my. Oh, and Paolo, too?
Paolo?
I guess I could squeeze him in, sure. Oh, God, okay.
What's going on,
All right, I
Jeff?
know I shouldn't have given my Insta handle to that entire Hispanic rowing team. This may have been a mistake. Oh, wow. Okay, now I've got a really busy night on my hands.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Is that the coxswain?
Yeah.
Can you ignore?
Actually, you know what? This makes me glad that we still have the old school way of leaving voice messages.
Yeah, me too, Jeff.
VMs, a brand new batch coming up in the loser line right after this.
Hey, it's Alexis from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and I don't know about you guys, but a lot of my New Year's resolutions revolve around improving my finances. Whether it's little things like spending less money on coffee or paying off my bills on time or, actually saving money and not spending it all on vacations. But all of that is easier said than done. So what if you could make your resolutions automatic? You can, thanks to Acorns. Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing so your money has a chance to grow for you, your kids, and your retirement. And you know what? You don't need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that fits you and your money goals. And on top of that, you don't need a ton of money to get started. Acorns lets you invest with the spare money you've got right now. You can start with $5 or even just your spare change. It only takes about 5 minutes to create your Acorns account and start investing. So don't feel like financial wellness is impossible. Acorns gives you small, simple steps to get you and your money on track. Head to acorns.com/Alexis or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/Alexis.
Welcome. My name is Paola Pedrosa, a medium and the host of the Ghost Therapy podcast, where it's not just about connecting with deceased loved ones. It's about learning through them and their new perspective. Join me on the Ghost Therapy podcast.
Whoa, my lights in my living room just flickered.
I'm a little nervous. I'm excited, nervous. I'm a very spiritual person, so I'm ready and open.
That was amazing. I feel so grateful right now. I got to speak to my great-grandmother, Abuela, and she gave me a lot of really good advice that I'm going to have to really think about.
Wow, okay. That's crazy. Yes, that is accurate.
Listen to the Ghost Therapy podcast as part of the My Cultura podcast network, available on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What if you asked two different people the same set of questions? Even if the questions are the same, our experiences can lead us to drastically different answers. I'm Minnie Driver, and I set out to explore this idea in my podcast, Mini Questions. Over the years, we have had some incredible guests. People like Courtney Cox, star of the infinitely beloved sitcom Friends, EGOT winner Viola Davis, and former Prime Minister of the UK, Tony Blair. And now, Mini Questions is returning for another season. We've asked an entirely new set of guests our 7 questions, including Jane Lynch, Delaney Rowe, and Cord Jefferson. Each episode is a new person's story with new lessons, new memories, and new connections to show us how we're both similar and unique. Listen to Mini Questions on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. 7 questions, limitless answers.
With Chewy, everything you need for your pet is right at your fingertips, like the coziest beds, all the food they love, and pretty much anything else you can think of. Get it all delivered fast right to your door. For low prices, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
Hey girl, what's up with you? Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on, just call me back.
So if you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say someone approaches you while you're out at the club and uses this charming pickup line on you.
Oh, no, you're going to make me yawn.
Sorry, I guess something about you makes me want to go to sleep.
That's not good.
With you.
Oh.
That's pretty scary.
Sneak attack.
Well, whatever you...
He'd actually fall asleep.
Well, whatever you do, resist the urge to call up his mommy and tell her to pick him up because it's past his bedtime.
Yeah.
Instead, tell him you've got the coolest Lord of the Rings candle collection, and he has to call you sometime so you two can trade.
Yeah.
And that's when you give him the number to the loser line, so hopefully he leaves us an awkward voicemail that we can play on the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message. Hi, I'm the slice guy. You know, the guy that was in the pepperoni costume outside of Mario's pizzeria place. I don't usually give a lot of numbers this way, but that's okay. I wanted to take you out sometime, and I promise I won't spill any sauce on you. Unless you want me to. I feel like I should probably apologize when I shouted, "Stay cheesy." That was stupid.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm 18, by the way, so don't worry. Sometimes people can't tell from the costume, but I'm legal. Next message.
It sounds like he was making the call from inside of the pizza costume,
It
which
did.
you gotta respect his commitment to the craft.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I was that desperate when I was 18, too. So I get it.
To hook up with a pizza slice guy?
Anybody.
Yeah.
I was like, please. Anybody.
Well, he's legal, Brooke, so...
Well, no,
Stay
not for
cheesy.
Oh.
Next message.
Hey, it's me. So I had a great time like talking with you and your cute golden retriever, but you know, I always said I have rescue dogs. Yeah, that might have been a bit of an exaggeration because I do have a dog, sort of. It's actually like a Roomba that I call Sparky. And I like to say I rescued him from a Cyber Monday sale, but like I hope this doesn't ruin our chances, like to go on a date or whatever. Because like if you're willing to look past the fact that I don't have a traditional rescue dog, like I would love to hang out sometime, and like maybe your dog can come play with Sparky.
Next message.
Okay. I mean, if he got his Roomba at a secondhand store, it would technically be a rescue Roomba. Right?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
The mistake that I think that he made was actually calling ahead and trying to warn her about it. She should have just invited her over and introduced her to his little rescue Roomba dog.
Okay, now sit. Yeah. See?
Oh, good boy. Here's a treat.
Yeah, he sucks it up.
He loves those.
Oh, it's a favorite.
I
But
gotta break it up, though. It gets caught.
yeah. Speaking of scams, though, have you been to our second date update podcast? So many people are downloading it right now, but joke's on them. Content is not very good.
What? Jeffrey, we're the top in the country.
I mean, if you think I'm being
For college
sarcastic
podcasts.
about that, I'm not. That was a direct quote from both of my parents.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of a disappointment, but you know what? It's up to you. Go check it out if you want to at Brooke and Jeffrey's Second Date Podcast.
Yeah, Jeffrey's mom won't.
Yeah, no, certainly not. Let's get back to the clips.
Next message. I'm going to tell you a little secret, and I'm going to talk really quiet when I say this, because you should know you haven't seen my full duck yet. Because when I do it, my arms flap and everything, and you're going to love it. So call me back. Let's get slippery like a pond. Next message.
Did I hear that correctly? She said you haven't seen my full duck yet?
Yeah, like she showed him a partial duck there.
Yeah, a half duck maybe when they first, or at least a quarter duck was during their first meetup.
Maybe it was just a little tail waggle.
Yeah.
Ducks have that little waddle. I don't know, but the way she was talking, it sounds like it was hot.
Yeah.
I got.
I kind of want to see the full duck now.
Next message.
Hey, it's Peter, the dude from a few minutes ago. I'm in the chemistry lab waiting for you. I've got to get my shirt off.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I hope we don't get in trouble for this. I mean, I know we're supposed to be chaperoning the dance, but what they don't know won't hurt them. And when you get here, just maybe we can light up one of the pubs and burgers, and add a little atmosphere, a little ambiance. Just trying to be spontaneous. I don't know if you want that, but just thinking outside the box. Oh, oh my God, I think someone's coming. I think someone's coming. Is that you? Oh, is that you?
Next message.
I wonder what he did. Shirt back on, or did he open the door and risk it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is an adult single dad reliving his high school fantasy.
Yeah,
So-
me in the closet.
So smart to whoever gave him the loser line at that dance, whatever dance he was chaperoning.
Dude, what if it was a chemistry teacher?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, my
Thing is,
God.
look, if I were him at that point when someone's coming, I probably would have just given up.
Yeah.
You
But-
just kept the shirt off?
He decided to call back again.
What? What?
There's more.
Next message.
Sorry, that was super close. I thought it was you. It was the janitor. He came in really quick to empty the garbage can, so I just hid under the table. I don't think he saw me.
Oh my God.
So can you hurry? I don't want to kill the romance or anything, but my bladder's full. It's killing me.
Next message.
Get here quick. I got to pee super bad. God.
Yeah.
Get there quick. I'm hiding under a table shirtless in a high school.
But the janitor didn't see me.
Yeah.
How long did he spend in that classroom?
Who knows?
I've given it at least an hour.
He's probably still in there waiting. But listen to Loser Line regularly at this time every week. And make sure you subscribe to the Brooke and Jeffrey YouTube channel where you can listen to every single Loser Line, Second Date Update, and Phone Tap right there. We got a Phone Tap coming up for you.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Today, we call a guy who is very skeptical about auto mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
He does not trust them and is convinced he was scammed before, even changed auto shops after that happened. So, of course, his girlfriend's very aware of his auto fears.
Yeah.
Which is why the second he brought his car in for routine maintenance, she reached out to us and said, "Get him!" in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello.
Hi, Dustin Bailey?
Yeah, this is Dustin.
Hey, Dustin. This is Tony from Auto Repair. How you doing today?
Yeah, pretty good.
Great. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on your vehicle here. Because during the inspection, I noticed that your windshield wipers were on their last legs there.
Uh-huh.
They're looking pretty ratty, so I went ahead just replaced those for you.
Okay. You just replaced them?
Yeah. And look, best part about it is the ones that you needed were actually discounted.
Okay.
$4. That's it. So normally they're triple that.
Well, that's good news. You don't hear that often. Things are discounted.
Yeah. Okay, good. So just confirming you're okay that we did that?
Yeah, that's all good.
Great. So with the $4 blades and the $82 of labor, we can move on to some of the other maintenance issues.
Are you saying $82 in labor for the blades?
Well, $86 considering the $4 blades before tax.
I don't understand. I mean, how long can it take you to replace wiper blades? Like 10 seconds?
You're not wrong. It's about 10 seconds per blade, but we charge by the hour here. So we had our best mechanic do it, and
You had your best mechanic put on wiper blades? I mean, that feels like it's a bit excessive, don't you think?
I mean, customer satisfaction is our top priority, so I can take them off if it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll be another 82.
What?
Hold on.
No.
Hey, Sal.
Yeah.
No.
The owner of the blue Corolla, he wants you to take the new blades off.
Off? I just put them on.
Yeah, I know. He changed his mind.
I don't want you to take them off. I didn't want you to put them on in the first place.
Okay, this is getting confusing.
Listen, the only thing that's confusing is that you're adding to the bill, man.
Okay, just let me see if I can stop him. Hold on. Hey, Sal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sal, stop. Stop what you're doing. Don't take the blades off anymore.
Wait, you just said to take the blades off?
I know.
already got them halfway
The
off.
customer's being difficult, man.
I'm not being difficult. You're the one being difficult.
Hey, excuse me, can you not yell because now I can't talk to my guy here. So
Oh
I just
my
wanna-
God.
Like off or on or whatever, because this takes like 10 seconds.
Okay, hold on. Let me check with him. So wait, do you want him on or do you want him off?
Just freeze the guy. Don't have him do anything.
Freeze. Okay. Oh, hold. Sal, hey, stop. Freeze.
What?
Don't move.
Oh my! Am I under arrest? What? My hands are in the air.
Just don't. He doesn't want you to move at all.
That's not what I meant.
Sir, you told me to tell him to freeze. And I tell him to freeze, and now you're complaining.
Just stop.
Can I unfreeze?
Sal, shut the up. Okay, I'm talking to the customer.
Don't move, don't talk. What's going on, man?
Okay, what do you want?
I want a full rundown of everything that you're going to charge me for.
Okay.
You understand?
I got it.
Are you sure you got it?
I'm sure.
Because it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like you guys are a bunch of morons.
You're right. But we're about to do the regular service on your car, but just for the blades, we've come out to a reasonable $320.
Hey, that's a bargain.
$320? Are you insane? We started with $4 per wiper blade. How do we get up to $320?
You could thank Sal for that. He's been working really hard, taking them on and off.
Hey, you're welcome.
All right, I'm not going to talk to you guys anymore. This is a complete scam, and I'm done with it.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you, you got a shady business. You're upcharging me $320 for nothing. I'm
No.
coming over right now. I'm picking up my car.
Well, hold it, because I do need to tell you it is a mechanics holiday today, so we're going to be shutting the shop down early.
What are you talking about? Mechanics holiday?
Yeah.
Mechanics holiday.
Yeah, mechanics holiday, Sal. You and me, we're getting beers after this.
All right.
Okay?
This is the most unbelievable thing I've ever heard. You are not going to get away with this.
Okay, all I'm doing is what your girlfriend Leia has asked me to do here, which is a prank on the radio.
Listen, you're not going to get away with
I
this.
would bring it up with your girlfriend Leia. She's the one that listens to Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're the ones who are doing that phone tap on you, so talk to her about it, dude.
What? What are you even talking about? What are you talking
Dude,
about?
I'm saying it's a joke. You're on the radio right now. My name is Jeff from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Yeah. Take a breath, man. Your girlfriend Leia said that you hate bringing your car in to get service because you're always worried about getting scammed. So she thought we could mess with you.
Oh my God! I can't believe you got me on a mechanics holiday.
Hey, but seriously, what do you want me to do with the wipers? Because I've turned them on and off and off and on.
Yeah, Sal's really confused over here, man. Could you just give us some clarification?
I don't know.
He says he wants 8 more wiper blades installed. So go ahead, put 8 more on there, Sal.
Can I unfreeze?
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, kids. Today, we're all going to learn the difference between a share and an overshare.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to say something,
Okay.
and you tell me if you think it's a share or an overshare. Okay? So, I started doing yoga last week, and my body feels great.
Yay, that's a share.
That's right, that's a share. Good job, everyone. All right, now how about this? Now that I'm in yoga, I'm so flexible, I can clean out my ear using my pinky toe. That would be
That's a no. That's I don't
still
need
like
to-
it as a share, but
I
it's an
don't wanna know it.
overshare.
That's an overshare. Well, we don't cheer overshares. We don't want to do that, kids. Now,
okay, don't hit
if
that.
only our listener had that lesson before she texted a guy after their date,
wait a minute.
we wouldn't even be in this position. But we're going to hear about the text that probably said a little bit too much
Oh, goodness.
in your second date update right after this.
Second date update.
You know, researchers say what you text a person after a good first date
Yeah.
can actually be more important than the date itself.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you do look forward to it.
That is not helpful for people who really overthink that text, Jeff.
Well, I'm just saying, like, for example, if you were to text, Hey, I had a great time with you tonight.
That's always good.
Also, I accidentally took your fork from the dinner for a DNA test.
Wait, no, that's not good.
It might not go over quite so well.
Spoke too soon.
Okay, you just leave it as I took your fork. And you leave
No,
the DNA
you don't
test
even
off.
mention that. You just say I had a great night.
Just try not to overthink it. That's all I'm saying. Because one of our listeners, Carly, says she had a text exchange with a guy after they went out.
Yeah.
And it could be the reason she's not getting called back.
Oh, no.
Now, we're going to get to that and talk about the texts in a little bit. But first, Carly, welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
But first, Carly, we want to hear the good part.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't ask this a lot, but how important is it for you, Carly, to get a second date here with this guy? Is it a lot like yay, nay, or hey neighbor type of situation?
It's hey neighbor?
Yeah, that's the
Is
medium.
that a positive?
Is
or-
it a yay, nay, or hey neighbor? Where are you on the importance scale?
No, it's a yay, obviously.
Okay.
Why would you not do 1 through 10?
No, that's not as fun as yay, nay, hey neighbor. We only do fun stuff on our show. Okay, so this guy is a yay. Tell us about him and how you two met.
His name is Blaine. I was at Topgolf with some friends. I was there for a friend's birthday party.
Oh, that's great. And a great place to meet people.
Oh, yeah. This is awesome.
Also,
Unless
great
you have
place.
bad form. I never want someone to see me
Yeah.
there.
No, but even then, I'm
No.
sure someone would be like, try to help you.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
guys love to show you
Yeah,
how to
I
do
don't want
that.
that.
Exactly.
They reach around and just show you how to do it.
Is that what Blaine did for you?
So, he was there with a group of guys, and he were in, the next stall over. So we were just talking when it wasn't our turn, and, we hit it off.
Cute.
Hit it off.
That's not.
Well
it wasn't
done,
a fun.
Carly.
No.
I'm going to
She
give you a
doesn't
round of
have bad
applause for
humor.
that
The
one.
iron knee? High five, Jeff. Bring it in.
I want to hear about the date.
I knew you would.
Bro, you got a pun? Okay, we're not.
I would,
Oh, there it
but
is.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I missed it. She said what?
Yeah, I already said that joke, but that's
Oh,
okay.
I missed that.
Carly, keep going. So you guys hit it off.
So, how he asked me out, I thought was kind of cute because he gave me his number on a golf ball. He wrote it on there with a Sharpie.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, actually.
Is it bad that I'm already thinking if you got married, it would have to all be golf themed now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro. This guy isn't even calling her back
I
yet.
know.
Let's not start making the wedding plans and choosing the plates and everything.
That's true.
Okay, so that sounds
I'll
really
back up.
nice. Did you guys end up hanging out?
Yeah, we said we were going to hang out next Friday. So we kind of planned that even before we left. But then we were texting and I was like, I wanted to see him sooner. So I moved it up to Tuesday.
Also, don't waste a Friday night. That's a good call.
It's a whole Chaperones song about
I'm just
it.
saying,
Yeah.
don't
All right.
waste a weekend night on a guy.
Somebody's jaded over there. All right. Okay, so you moved it up to Tuesday. How did that go?
Yeah, it was a really good date. I got to know a lot about him, where he grew up and what's important in his life. And, he's into sports and animals. I love animals. So
Okay. So wait, I'm sorry. Were you guys just at dinner? Is that what you did on Tuesday?
Yeah, dinner, drinks.
Okay, cool.
Way to downplay it, Brooke.
No, I'm just trying to set the scene. I don't
That's
know
all
where
you
they're
did? You
hanging
just did dinner?
No.
Okay. How'd you feel after that hangout?
I mean, I felt great. He seems like a really great, caring guy. And we did end up kissing.
Ooh.
All right.
How was the kiss?
Yeah. Oh, it was really good.
Oh, look at she's smiling.
Yeah.
She's saying it. That's
okay.
sweet.
Now,
That's great.
You did say the one thing that you're worried about that could have stopped you from hanging out again was your text message exchange afterwards. Can you get into that?
Or just read it.
Well,
sassy today.
Just read it?
I don't know.
I want to hear it.
I don't know how long it is. Just give us the vibe, I think.
yeah, I mean, sometimes when your friends will ask you out to some expensive place and you're just not in a place to do that. So I just wanted to be honest and let him know where I was at. So I did tell him that I was a little short on my rent this month.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
I see where
How
we're
did you
going.
jump from that was a fun night to a short on rent?
Maybe we do need the text read.
I thought you were just going to say, hey, our next date, let's not do Topgolf, maybe something a little lighter, Starbucks.
Didn't he pay for dinner?
Yeah, he paid for dinner.
Okay.
She's just sharing, I think. She's trying to be honest and be like, I'm in a vulnerable
I
place in my
totally
life.
get that. I'm just curious how you brought it up.
Yeah.
Because it seems so out of the blue.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talked about the date, and then we were talking about well, what's your week like, and what are you doing? And I was just feeling a little stressed because of this, and so it was just sharing general stuff.
Well, that sounds normal to me. Don't you, when you were dating, Brooke, talk about paying rent with all the guys that you hung out with? When's your rent due? This one, mine's due.
Well, they were homeless.
I think
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's good to be vulnerable with people, but I'm wondering if he read it as basically an ask for money.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I read it.
How did he react to that text?
He was really sweet, and he did send me a little bit of money. I mean, like,
Really?
like that shows like he's an amazing guy who cares. I mean, we've been on one date. I wasn't expecting him to do anything really.
He sent you
Sounds
money,
like a
huh?
catch.
Wow. Alexis, are you taking notes over there?
But
Tell everyone.
Okay.
he sent you money and then stopped talking to you? Because that's kind of strange.
Yeah, what happened after that?
Yeah, and then we were supposed to go out again, and now he's just not responding.
Huh.
Interesting.
Do you think he regrets the money he sent? Like maybe he sent it when he was feeling bad, and then after he thought about it, he's like, ah, man, that's kind of a weird.
That was his money for the date, and then he ran out.
Like, they're both
I mean,
broke.
I bought a nice gift for a girl, and you spent a couple $100, and then they kind of insinuate they want another, and you realize, all right, this may be the base of the whole relationship.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back out right now.
An exchange of money or goods can change the vibe between two people.
You would know, Jeff.
Yes.
Yeah, don't ask how much.
I'm
Jeff.
very cold after the exchange. I will tell you that, even though I'm satisfied in the moment. Anyway,
like, just leave.
You know
Just
what?
leave.
Let's just not get into this anymore. We need to call Blaine and figure out where his head is at. That's the most important. We're going to come back and do that with your second date update right after this.
Second date update.
We're in the middle of a second date update with one of our listeners, Carly. Am I saying that right, Carly?
Yep.
Yeah,
Do you want to emphasize the Y more?
Is
Carly.
Carly exotic?
It could be. We'll go with the traditional pronunciation of Carly. We're all still recovering from some of the information that we learned about her date with Blaine.
Yeah,
And
she shared a lot.
She did. I'll hit the highlights real quick. They had a great meetup at Top Golf. It's where they met. Had a great get-to-know-you date sesh, followed by kind of an awkward text exchange that involved him sending our listener, Carly, money because she admitted she was short on rent.
I
And
mean, which is really kind of him.
it is,
Yeah.
but it does change the vibe. I mean, me just saying it,
Yeah, it does.
it feels awkward to say they exchanged money afterwards. But he did send her some, and then after that, did not follow through with their plans for another date.
I have a question. I usually don't pipe up this early, but was it a loan? Like, was this something you were supposed to pay you back, or he just gave you the money expecting nothing?
Yeah, he didn't say it was a loan.
I guess it's not if he's not calling you back.
Okay.
He's not asking.
Probably was
He's the
money.
worst. He's the worst loan shark
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just because she didn't send him a formal thank you.
Oh.
I feel like,
That's it?
Carl, you must have said thank you, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, so what's running through your head then? What's going through your mind before we reach out to him?
I don't know. I mean, like, it might have made it weird, but I really, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know, but you also made your rent, right? So that's good news.
That is good.
Yeah, but I really like him. So, I mean, like, I'll just be really bummed if that's the reason, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, if a guy asked me to help pay his rent, I probably wouldn't call him back.
Oh.
Yeah. But she didn't ask. She didn't ask.
You hear
That's
that?
the key is he offered.
Husband
There's some guys
Michael,
like
do
that.
not ask Brooke to chip in towards the rent. This is on you this time around,
It's
okay?
all on you.
All right, bud. Okay.
different.
Let's just reach out. We'll see if Blaine picks up, and hopefully he has an explanation for us. But here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Blaine?
Yeah, this is Blaine.
Hey, man, what's up? It's Jeff.
Oh,
Bro, you
just
say
friendly.
that like he knows
Just
you.
on a first name basis now, Jeff.
I thought he would know.
No.
Okay.
When has anybody ever known?
Yeah.
No offense.
Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry. Who are you guys?
Yeah, I'll explain. We're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
No, it's a good thing.
Should be.
We're calling you for a really fun, exciting reason because we're doing this segment called Second Date Update. And we got an email from one of our listeners named Carly who says she's very disappointed that you two aren't seeing each other and hanging out again.
Yeah, she really liked you.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Does that make you curious? You have
No, not really.
Oh.
I mean, she's cute. She's fun. I'm just not interested in seeing her again. I mean, what else do you want me to tell you?
I get
That's a
it.
very polite answer.
Cute and fun. Blech.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a million of those out there, but look, it would be helpful if we get a little bit of information for maybe there's more reasoning why. I don't know if it's too much to delve into this, but I did hear that the two of you guys kissed at the end of your date.
Oh.
Yeah.
And usually when that happens and the lady says she wants to go out again, that's a pretty exciting thing for a guy.
So only anger kisses come from Brooke.
Yeah, that was we had a nice kiss at the end of the date.
Okay. Can you give us something here to tell her? Like,
Well, okay. After our date, we started texting each other.
Yeah.
She said,
thanks, had a good time. And then we started making plans, and she mentioned that she was going to be short on rent next month.
Oh.
Whoa. That's new information to us.
Wait, we're going to say that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Any chance you sent her money? Just a guess.
No.
Yeah, so I actually did.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, I guess we're all acting surprised now.
Oh, my
Whoa, dude, what a generous move of you.
How much?
Wow.
No, don't answer.
So wait, I have a question. Why did you send her money?
I felt bad. I mean, like, I've been short too, and I just felt like I could help her out. I'm in a decent spot.
All right.
I asked her what her Venmo was, and I kicked her $200 right away.
She mentioned that you were like a really good, caring guy, so
That's really
clearly
nice.
coming through.
And when you're describing it too, like you're not shaming her, you're not making her feel bad. Like
Yeah.
Right.
Did that make it weird though to give her the $200?
Not exactly. I mean, what was weird is that she was very appreciative. She was like, thank you, you know.
Yeah.
But then she says, I'm still 800 short.
Oh, she needed $1,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, but good luck with that. Like, bye.
Maybe she was just telling you that so that
you could run her finances, yeah.
No, but like before, how she already said she couldn't pay rent. I don't know. Just
There's
talking.
no reason she should follow up with that.
Yeah, what was going
She
on?
shouldn't have brought it up in the first place.
What was going on with in your mind?
There's no way I'm giving $1,000 to a chick I just met. You know, and I'm thinking about like, that's just a bad feeling. You know, it's a whole bad vibe.
yeah, and that's really short on rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I started thinking like, does she do this to other guys?
It definitely doesn't feel like she's a scam artist or anything when we talk
Well,
to her.
Yeah.
Most girls don't at first, Brooke.
Oh, is that how it works?
I feel like it's pretty
Well,
obvious.
whatever her situation is, it's just not something I want to be involved with, I think.
Before you make any final decisions on that, I feel like maybe you need to hear from Carly herself because she has been listening on the other line wanting to talk to you.
She's on the phone?
Yeah, she's waiting for the other $800. So
No, she didn't call for that, Jeff.
No, I'm kidding. We didn't even know about the $800 deficit.
No.
So just let Carly talk to you here. Carly, you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. I mean, you're acting like it's a big deal to ask a question. Like I was, and I didn't even ask
it's
a
a big
question.
deal.
I was just informing. Like I just told him I was still short.
Were you putting it out as a vibe, like as an insinuation?
Like, why else would you tell me that after I just gave you $200? You know, like why else would you share that information? And what's this thing about like now I'm going to have to go to work?
What?
Is that what you said, Carly? You're not working?
She actually said to me, I still got the text. I can read it to you.
Oh, that's what I wanted at the very beginning.
Yeah, please help us.
That's what I asked her to do.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Well, no, it says right here. She's like, look, I need $800 more from you or I'm going to have to go to work.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that's way different.
Pick up some shifts. Wow.
Carly, I thought you were trying to be vulnerable with this guy. No.
Yeah. Who wants to go to work? I mean, like nobody does. I don't want to.
Carly, that is crazy.
This makes me question everything. Like, how did she even get that Topgolf? You know, did she pay for it or somebody else pay for it? You know,
You don't have to pay for Topgolf.
What?
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you
It's
do.
so expensive.
No, if you're at a birthday party, you don't.
Jeff, everyone chips in for birthday parties except for you. It's the same thing when we go to any group thing. And I have to say, Jeff, you have to pay
If
for
you
this.
leave before they bring the bill, there's nothing they can do.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying.
It's just like everything's free if you don't pay.
God, do not back this up. Carly, this is not good for you.
I just believe you want rent. Go on like a sugar daddy site, not a normal dating site.
Yeah, you don't got to trick people. You can just be open about
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Or just get a job. Why is
Okay,
no one
let's-
saying
okay.
that?
I
Go
have
to
a
work.
job.
Work sucks. It's just a universal rule in
Brooke,
life.
why are you being mean? She went to work. She got the money. She paid her rent, she said.
Till next month.
Okay, the person that we really need to focus on here is Blaine. I bet he feels horrible for not coming through for Carly in her time of need
And making her work.
and dishing out the $800, right,
Oh,
Blaine?
man. What a jerk.
yeah, I feel so horrible about
Okay,
that.
well,
Yeah,
that's
you-
what we wanted to hear because here's...
No, I'm not responsible for somebody else. No, man.
Okay, well, here's what you won't have to be responsible for paying for your next date with Carly because we will cover that bill for you.
Is that why you called us in the beginning, Carly? Because we were going to cover the check.
No.
Oh, actually, wait, that made me think of something. Carly, did you move up the date a few days earlier so you could ask him for your rent before it was due?
No.
Because they were supposed to go out on Friday.
Is that why you changed the date?
Remember that.
It's a coincidence. Come on, no.
Oh, no way.
Tuesday is way too specific to be a coincidence, Carly.
The
No one does
31st
Tuesday
of the
dates.
month. Weird.
Wow.
Carly, I am equally parts disappointed and impressed by you.
Okay, you guys are reading way too much into this. Like, can we just get on with the gift card thing?
Okay, joke's on you, Carly. Nobody here reads. But let's do what you said. Let's ask Blaine. Would you like to go out with Carly one more time on our dime?
I'm not feeling it, no.
Wow, shocking.
I mean, come on. Next thing I know is she's probably going to be trying to sell me some Bitcoin or something.
Carly, do you have some available, though? Because now's the time, it sounds like.
No, I don't do crypto.
She has standards.
Okay.
Alexis, she doesn't do any money. She has no money of her own.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Man, I didn't know that working was optional. Oh, my God.
It's not, Jeff.
We've all been here dedicating our whole lives.
Yeah, I didn't even know I could do that. I really need to look onto that. Hold on a second.
No,
Hold
the
on.
only rep.
Hey, Brooke, I'm a little short on play money this month. You rent your clothes, so I'm sure you've got some extra cash. Question mark?
No.
Brooke's checking her phone.
Jeffrey.
Sent, okay.
Okay.
I'll see how she responds to that.
see.
I don't know, hopefully.
She's looking at her phone.
There it is.
Oh, look at that. She said yes.
No, I didn't.
Yay.
No, I didn't.
Oh, my
I didn't. I didn't say that.
I'm not sending you pics for it. You know
No,
what? Deal's off.
Inappropriate,
Okay.
Brooke.
Okay, no, I'm not. Brooke, stop. Brooke, no, you're saying me pics? Gross. Brooke, stop it. Okay, you know what?
Take those earlier?
Ready to go?
Yikes. Okay, I'm just going to send her to the link to our podcast at Brooke and Jeffrey.
I am
Hopefully.
right here
Don't
in
spam
the
the
room.
podcast either.
No, I'm going to send her the link and my photo's on there. So
I'm
going to
send you a link to my rental clothes.
No, Brooke, please. No. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Please do not talk to me ever again. Thank you.
It's going to be tough.
Bye.
All right. The show's going to be weird
okay.
moving forward.
Don't send that to me,
All
Jeff.
right, there was something in there for you too, extra, Brooke. But
Anyway, I don't want it.
Go check out our podcast wherever you get yours, at Brooke and
What
Jeffrey.
just
All of our
happened?
photos are up on there. And email the show if you want help. We'll call that person who's not calling you back.
What just happened?
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I think we found it, guys.
What?
The only place on Earth that's actually colder than our studio.
What the?
Is that possible?
It doesn't exist. It's got to be on another planet.
It's there.
We literally all have coats and sweatshirts on right now.
I'm serious. I'm talking colder than the freezer aisle in a Siberian grocery store.
Yikes.
Even colder than inside that ice cream van that I got invited into the other day.
Oh, geez. Why is there a whip?
That feels warm in there.
Yeah, no, it burns when they do that.
Okay.
And if you can believe it, yes, even colder than the sub-zero temperatures inside of Brooke's cold, dark heart.
Oh my God, there's caves in there.
I didn't know if you were going to go heart or bedroom on that one. You know, there was options for you.
It was a tie, really.
Re-answer bedroom.
But where is this mysterious chilly place I speak of?
Yeah.
I'm talking about at a professional hockey game.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're actually taking you there when we do What You Doing at the NHL game with Jose and Alexis.
Nice.
It's coming up right after this. Oh, my. When you think about the most popular sports in America, it's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. You've got, well, I mean, first you've got football.
Yeah, that's why we're playing this song.
And then it's probably basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, close.
Then baseball.
America's
Then
pastime.
NASCAR. Women's basketball.
Wait,
MMA. Extreme ping pong. Pickleball's definitely getting up there lately.
Yeah, that may be over ping pong.
Yeah.
Spike ball's pretty cool.
Spike ball's big. Then we got horse swimming. And then swimming with horses.
Okay.
This is more of a synchronized event.
Yeah.
And then we've got hockey. And so all those other sports I just mentioned are in the off season right now, which is why we sent our own hockey fanatics, Jose and Alexis, down to the local NHL stadium, where a few fans were still going into the arena.
They thought they were going into horse swimming.
I know, total disappointment.
Yeah, disappointed.
But we wanted to ask them a simple question. What you doing at the hockey game?
What you doing at the hockey game?
I like hockey. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Are you going to be here with anyone or are you just catching the game solo?
I'm solo.
I'm solo, right? Normally when I'm out at events, I'm checking out the ladies and the dating scene. What's it like here when you're by yourself at a hockey game?
Well, I see a lot of couples, that's for sure. It's kind of slim pickings.
Does that count them out, though? It doesn't necessarily.
Oh, well, yeah, but the boyfriend they're with are like 2 sizes bigger than me, so.
Okay. What hockey pickup line or what kind of pickup line would you ever use on a girl?
Get a little bit drunk and see a great game.
Nice, smooth. And I went home with him.
Did he say, let me get you a little bit drunk and let's watch the game?
That worked on me.
I know. Alexis is all in.
The drinks there are expensive.
Mom, I'm dating this new guy. He's really quiet, but likes to buy me stuff.
He's very small compared to the other men at the hockey game.
I'm small.
Yeah, it works out.
Yeah, romance at a hockey game? I never really thought about that.
The dating scene is awesome, guys.
It's crazy how much passion he had.
Yeah.
For dating, for hockey.
It's life.
I'm sure you could do like a Cinderella sort of thing where you find a missing tooth and you can like match it to find whose mouth it fits.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
They should do
Jeffrey.
that at the next event. Jose, pitch it to them.
I love it. I love it.
Missing tooth cam.
What you doing at the hockey game?
I'm here to just watch some squid fight some buffalo, I guess.
Oh, all right. Some hockey slang. So have you been to a game before?
I have, yes.
So you know that this is like, you're pretty close to the players in there, I feel like.
Yes, yeah, you get really close to them. You can practically smell the awful stench coming off of them at all times.
So they can hear what you're saying, would you say?
Yeah, especially since I have a big fat mouth.
Oh, okay, well, let's use that big fat mouth to pretend we're heckling the other team. Okay. What would you say?
There aren't even any buffalo in Buffalo. So
Wait, did you start the heckling already?
Yeah, I'd be like, your name makes no sense.
If I was the other team, I'm sorry. I would think I'd make a goal on that, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you one more chance to heckle the other team. They can hear you, remember.
I will skin your hides and wear you as blankets.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, wait a minute.
Can we find somewhere in the middle there?
Please.
I mean, Brooke, isn't that what you say to your husband during foreplay? I think it's going into the flirty area.
That is sweet.
Yeah,
I will wear you as a blanket.
But they're role playing. She has her big elk hat on.
Oh, that's true.
It's only when we're doing taxidermy time.
And that's
So
what
they say.
It's what you doing at the hockey game, where Jose and Alexis went down to the arena on game night to ask the fans there a simple question.
What you doing at the hockey game?
I'm just here. I'm new into hockey. So.
Oh, are you nervous?
Well, no, I'm not nervous. I'm so ready. I'm pumped.
Okay, good. Because, hockey is a tough game, and if they sense weakness in there,
Yeah.
I don't know what happens. Actually, I'm pretty new to hockey, too. So, who is this to you, by the way?
Oh, this is my mom.
You look like twins, all right? So I wasn't sure sister or mom, but hockey is a tough sport.
Yeah.
You better go in there.
We gotta hold our own.
So wait a minute. So I'm going to help you here. Let's role play. You walk in there, and you're sitting next to some big burly guy. And he's like, hey, wipe that smile off your face. What do you say?
Go hockey. Hockey.
I like it.
Didn't know they had the most aggressive fans at this event. I wouldn't want to run into them in a dark alley.
And then the guy's like, whoa, I don't want any trouble.
I did appreciate in the middle of that, Jose, that you were leaving your options open. Like, I could date the mom, I could date the sister. You look the same age.
That's just my stage in life.
Yeah.
I'm in that area where I can date the mom or the daughter. Who knows?
Grandma, like, whatever.
Yeah, who knows?
What you doing at the hockey game?
I'm with my husband. This is our date days and date nights.
Always a hockey date.
Yes.
Why? Why is that?
Because we both love it.
Would you say like hockey game is a romantic date activity?
No.
And you're okay with that?
And I'm okay with that. It's a shared interest. Like you eat dinner and you drink, and then you have fun.
Are you going to step it up for like an anniversary or Valentine's Day? Do you do something other than hockey?
Dinner.
Okay, again, dinner.
Drinks.
Okay.
Creative. It's dinner and drinks, and then sometimes hockey.
Okay, let me challenge you to name one date you would want to do besides dinner, drinks, and hockey. What would it be?
Oh, go to the Philippines.
The big three.
What?
Why does she say it so hopefully, too?
Yeah, that's the dream.
Oh, I'm going to go to the Philippines, then I'm going to leave my husband there and leave my hockey jersey on the plane seat.
She's going to get there and be like, where's the Filipino hockey game?
Yeah.
Where's the date night for us?
What are we going to do here? I'm so bored.
Yeah, wait a minute.
That was what you doing at the hockey game.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Box!
Newbie week is over. That was last week, so now we're allowing returning players to come back and challenge Brooke again, including today's player, Kira, who has apparently won twice before.
Ooh, hang up quick, hang up on Kira.
And maybe we should do Winners Week going forward at some point. I know, Brooke, you're not a fan, but Kira, welcome back to the show.
Hey guys, it's the not so pregnant Wonder Woman. How are you guys?
You had your baby.
Yes, middle of a bath after a really bad blowout. So you guys caught me a little off guard today. So that might be in your favor.
What a blowout means?
You don't want to know.
Well,
You don't want to know.
Who had the blowout? Was it you or was it your baby?
Well, first it was the dog this morning, and about 10 minutes later it was the baby.
That's
so
how
it's
it
been a
works.
morning.
It's like a hairstyle is a blowout, right?
Yeah, that's true too. Just
Think
let you
about
think
it that way, Jose. That's better for you.
It's amazing how once you become a mom, it's just unfazed.
Yeah.
You guys see puke and poop, you don't even care.
All the fluids, they're just great. Brooke, get out of here so we can get to the game. So, Kira, you know how it works. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, Mama, here we go. Your time starts now. February is grapefruit month. Which state produces the most grapefruits, Florida or California?
Florida.
The technical term for a group of turkeys is a gang or a gobble?
A gobble.
Nationwide, TSA confiscates more or less than 10 firearms per day at airports.
Less.
Haggis is the national dish of which country?
Germany.
What French word describes someone working at the front desk of a hotel?
Concierge.
In which state is the Mall of America located?
Michigan. Massachusetts.
Okay, we'll take
All right.
Massachusetts.
We will take all the M's. Okay, Brooke is coming back into the studio.
He's been listing them.
Here she is.
Kira,
and
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jeff. Are you going back to Comic-Con this year?
I am. I will be there all 4 days, doing my thing, taking photos, all the things.
What are you dressing up as this year?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
I have a couple things on dock. I've got Bowsette. I've got Poison Ivy. I'm still thinking about the other two, but we'll get there.
You do a new one every day.
It's weird that not many superheroes have babies on their hips.
Yeah, you'd think. Well, I'm also doing a Pokemon one, and my baby, so Milo's going to be a little Eevee, and then I'll be one of the Eeveelutions, and yeah, it'll be fun.
Will you be in a giant Pokeball and bring them around in the Pokeball like you caught them?
Maybe I should do that. I'll have to think about that. That sounds like a lot of work, though.
Or like a stroller, that's a Pokeball.
All right, Brooke, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. February is grapefruit month. Which state produces the most grapefruits, Florida or California?
California?
The technical term for a group of turkeys is a gang or a gobble.
Gobble.
Nationwide, TSA confiscates more or less than 10 firearms per day at airports.
Probably more.
Haggis is the national dish of which country?
Scotland.
What French word describes someone working at the front desk of a hotel?
Concierge.
In which state is the Mall of America located?
Ooh, Minnesota.
All right, got our answers in. We're going to go over the scoreboard to see how you both did with Jose.
I got to say, it took me a long time to get used to the hanging bits.
Bolaños.
That's funny. Kira, you got 2 today.
Ooh.
I missed that last one. I knew it was an M. I got it wrong.
You were shuffling around for it.
You can't have a good day after that dog and that baby, what
I
they did
know.
to you.
Well, Kira got 2.
Yeah.
Brooke, you got 4.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, another win for Brooke today. Let's go over the answers. February is grapefruit month. The state that produces the most grapefruits would be Florida. Accounts for 1/3 of all U.S. grapefruit production.
Oh, wow.
The technical term for a group of turkeys is a gang of turkeys.
Boo. Change it to gobble.
Yeah.
Change it to gobble.
What the heck?
Nationwide, TSA confiscates more or less than 10 firearms per day at airports. Yeah, you know it's more.
Oh, my gosh.
18 per day on average.
Like a full-on firearm.
I just totally forgot my gun was in my pocket.
Is my rifle not long enough to be on the plane?
Haggis is the national dish of Scotland. Ooh. It's a meat pudding made of lungs, heart, liver, all the good stuff.
Meat pudding.
Oh, I've actually had it. It's pretty good if you get it right.
Really?
The French word describing someone who works front desk of a hotel would be concierge, and the Mall of America is located, yes, in Minnesota. 5.6 million square feet, the largest one in the country.
Dang.
So, Kira, unfortunately, not enough to beat Brooke here, but just for playing, you do win a $10 Starbucks gift card, which we know you could use.
Yeah.
All right. Well, after the morning I had, I'm going to blame the baby on this one.
Yeah, that's right. You can do that until they're about 6. It can really start talking back.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Dude, the one benefit of becoming a mother is like you get out of every social event that you don't want to go to. You're like,
it's so true.
sorry.
My kid's got something.
Yeah.
They're not feeling good.
Can't make it.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's going to be exciting. Hey, Kira, thanks for coming back. We're going to do Winbrook's Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.